that we got. Okay, good. If you don't know me, I'm Jackie, and I am the upline of all the coaches in this group. And so we are here trying to make sure everybody is feeling supported and successful. I think you guys all know the program is new, and so we're learning it kind of too as we go along. I think we got about a 2-week head start on you guys because if you're a coach, you would be in Alana's test group. And so she came live several times. I shared a few of the videos that she shared with us. But really, we're kind of in the same boat as you guys. We're just kind of learning it as we go. And one of the things Alana really wanted the coaches to do was to run a Zoom call every week. And I think it's a great idea. If you've been in challenge groups before, you can see that they start out typically really interactive and really helpful, and everybody's checking in, and it's awesome. And by about week 3, people just kind of dwindle off. And, you know, that's life is what it is. We all have busy lives, and we figure we've got it figured out, and we don't really have time. And then what happens is I get messages 2 months down the road, and it's like, ugh, I'm completely off the wagon. I've lost all my progress. And we just don't want that for you guys, especially because 2B Mindset is so different than so many of the other programs. You know, if you've done 21-Day Fix before, if you did 80-Day Obsession, if you did Insanity Max 30, or any program, they are, do this for 3 weeks, do this for 60 days. And then you finish the program, you have great results, and what happens, right? It's over. So now all the stuff I didn't do for the last 90 days or 60 days or 21 days or whatever, I'm going to do all of that because I deserve it. I've restricted, I've done all these things. And this program, as you guys can see, is set up that you don't have to live in that window of if you can just follow these rules, these really restrictive, strict rules, for 21 days, no treats, no cheats, stick to it and see what happens. And I'm not knocking it because I lost 105 pounds doing those programs, and you guys probably got great results too. But at some point, we have to deal with the mind. We got to deal with it. We got to figure out how to live our lives in a balanced way and be healthy. Like, not just for 21 days and not just to fit in a bathing suit, but just because we need to be healthy. So I'm preaching a little bit, and I think you guys are all with me and understand that. I'm like totally winging it right now. I'm like, I should probably have a plan. I don't. My family was just watching Netflix on my laptop, and I was like, hey, I gotta take my laptop. And they're like, we're watching The Office. I'm like, sorry, I gotta take my laptop. So I'm probably not as serious as I should be. But Alana says what we need to do, or what is a good thing to do in these, I don't even know. How many people do we have on this? Okay.
What are you doing in there, dog?
Sorry. Lewis said sorry.
That was funny.
She didn't know.
So, you know, she says that what we need to do is we could go one by one and kind of talk to each person. Maybe let's just do this really quick. Let's just go and let each person introduce themselves if you're comfortable doing that. Saying hello, letting us know where you live, and letting us know just in general how long you've been doing 2B Mindset and where you're at so far. Like if you want to tell us, you know, I've lost 6 pounds, or I've maintained, or I haven't really started yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Or maybe you guys, if you follow me on Facebook or you know me at all, I've actually gained weight since I started 2B Mindset. So, and I hope that doesn't discourage you, and I'm happy to talk about that if you guys have questions. But let's do that first. And then, so name, where you live, and just like 1 or 2 sentences about where you're at with 2B Mindset. And then I'm kind of open to, let's talk about our trackers and any questions that maybe are coming up. Like if anybody's struggling with the scale, if anybody's frustrated with having to weigh every day, If anybody's found like a recipe that you're like, it's easy and I'm eating it all the time, I want to share it with you guys. So I'll start. I'm Jackie. I live in Texas. I started To Be Mindset on May 2nd. And since I started, I went up 8 pounds total. And the scale's moving the other way now. And I'm still up, but I am only up about 4 pounds. And I will tell you the reason why I think that is. It's because I think I came off 80-day obsession, following a very strict time nutrition. I ran out of my thyroid pill about a week after I started To Be Mindset and didn't get it refilled. And also it was my time of the month last week. So I think all of those things contributed to a weight gain. Oh, we changed jobs and we moved also in the middle of all of that. So I stuck to the principles, but my scale was going up.
When's this cough gonna go away?
I'm on live video.
If you've never done this before and you've got somebody talking in the back, you can click the mute button and it will make it quiet for everybody. Except for when you're talking, you want to hit unmute. So there's a little button down in the left-hand corner of your screen that will say it's got a microphone and you can hit mute. So if your kids come in or your husband comes in and you don't want us to hear them, you can hit mute. Okay, Robin, I'm gonna go back to you. Hey guys, Robin was my 5th grade teacher. Actually, I don't know if you actually taught me. I think you taught my brother.
I taught your brother. You were in Mrs. Jacobs' class, I think.
I sure was. I was. Okay, so just tell us name, where you live, and where you're at with To Be Mindset.
I'm Robin. I live in California, and I just purchased it yesterday. So I don't even have it in my hands yet.
So you've lost 15 pounds as of yesterday, right?
Right.
No. Okay, we're excited to get you going. Jennifer, you want to tell us where you live?
I'm in Camas, Washington, and I'm just purchasing the program today.
Oh, yay! Congratulations. Welcome. Don't be scared that I've gained weight. You're not going to gain weight. You're going to do fantastic.
Awesome.
Let's see. Lexi, you want to tell us about, we got a baby.
Hi, sorry, I have a screaming baby. Of course, time. Hi, sorry, I didn't hear your question.
That's okay. Tell us name, where you live, and like 1 or 2 sentences about when you, like how long you've been doing To Be Mindset and what your progress is so far.
Okay, so I'm Lexi from Oregon, Portland area, and I started, it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
And, sorry, I'm so distracted. I'm trying to.
Okay.
What was the other? Just, 2 weeks and super excited, and it's going really well, and yeah.
You've been really active in our group. I've loved reading all your comments.
Oh, good. I'm trying.
Excellent. Kristen.
I'm
Hi.
Hi. I've been doing To Be just at 2 weeks. I think today is 2 weeks. And I started off really great, and then kind of the last week work got a little stressful, and it's kind of tapered off, but I'm down 7 pounds. And thankfully the scale's staying the same during all this crazy, so I'm not too discouraged.
Excellent. Do you feel like with all the busy and the chaos, you've still been able to apply some of the principles, and maybe that's why the scales kind of stayed the same?
Definitely. The water intake, I think, has been the best for me and kind of worked the most. And I've kept up with that pretty well. Everything else is kind of tapered off. But
Excellent. It's crazy that you can just apply 1 or 2 things and still get really good results. That's great. Stephanie.
There we go. Hi, guys. I'm Stephanie. I'm another coach in this group. I have watched all of the videos, and I like the principles, but I am not currently doing To Be Mindset. I am in the middle of round 2 of 80-day obsession. I'm on day 29 today, and I am following the 80-day obsession time nutrition again. But my husband is doing To Be Mindset, and he has lost 5 pounds in his first 2 weeks, which is huge for him.
Awesome.
Because he really struggles with any kind of restriction, I guess, or someone telling him like what to do or how to eat. And he has terrible habits. He has a sugar addiction, and he doesn't drink water. And he's been drinking 50 to 60 ounces of water a day, which is like amazing. And he is following, you know, water first, veggies most, and has already told me that he feels better. I think it was on day 6. He came up to me and he's like, is it weird if I already, like, my body feels better and my mind feels better? Can that be happening? And I'm like, yeah, you eat good food and you feel good. So I'm excited about it. And I am going to do it when I'm finished with 80 Day Obsession.
Excellent. Excellent. And that's a great thing that I will address when we're done with the introductions about why not do 2B Mindset and 80 Day Obsession, or why not just stick with 80 Day Obsession eating if you're not doing the workout. Kind of, we'll talk a little bit about that, because I think that's something that people will eventually go, so are you saying I shouldn't do 80 Day Obsession? Or I'll tell you a little bit about why, for our challengers, if you do go back to 21 Day Fix, or you do other things, why you might kind of stick with this mindset rather than the containers, or why you might go back to the containers instead of the mindset. So we can talk about that in a minute.
And I'll say the only reason why I'm sticking with Time Nutrition is because I don't have weight to lose, but I'm trying to gain muscle. And I feel like I could totally do that also with 2B Mindset. And I totally have binge eating issues. And my own issues with sugar. And so I do think 2B Mindset is going to be really helpful to me, because I have work to do, you know, in my own eating issues. But I am trying really hard to, well, I don't know. I guess I feel like Time Nutrition worked well for me the first time with muscle building. And that's like my focus right now. So that's why I chose to stick with it. But you, like what Jackie's saying, you can totally do them together. You don't have to be exclusive with 2B Mindset. It can be done with any other program also.
Yeah, well, we'll get through introductions. Exactly what she said. That's a great point. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. As well as if you guys are thinking of questions while we're talking, or you're frustrated with the scale or something, there's a little chat button down here. You can click on that, and if you think of a question while we're talking, will you type it? And at the end, I'll come back and we'll go through some of those questions, okay? Okay, let's see. Dana, did we already talk with you? I don't think we did. Dana.
No. Okay, my name is Dana. I live in Spring, Texas, and I just finished my last day of school on Friday.
Yay!
You're 32.
Whoop, whoop.
So I've actually had the system for 2 weeks, but I knew that the last week of school was not the time to try and start it. So I did start the water. I did weigh myself last Sunday, and I did start the water all week. And the good thing was that I didn't gain anything the whole week. And we had special events and things. And I've been gaining, so it was nice just to have a week where I didn't. And I watched the plating videos this afternoon, and I just got back from Kroger. So hopefully, of course, I'm getting in the car. I'm thinking, did I buy enough vegetables? Did I buy? You know, I'm a little scared about coming up with meals. But my husband's totally supportive, and he said, "You make what you need to make, and I'll cook for myself if I have to." And because I'm leaving for Cabo in 22 days. Woo! So I'd like to get a little bit, but I'm not worried because we eat great food there, great veggies and fruit and fish. We do really good in Cabo. There's lots of great food. So I just like to get a little bit off and get it under my belt before we get there.
Well, and the great thing, Dana, is that this program gives you so many ideas about food, and our group has we have a photo album for dinner, a photo album for lunch, and a photo album for breakfast. And so you can go and, like, people just post whenever they feel inspired about something they've made or they liked it. They take a picture and they tell us what it is and they post it there. So you've got like tons of ideas. And then Alana creates videos and there's a video about travel and special events and what to do and how to go into that. So I think this is like the best program there is as far as having a busy schedule, no time, and a lot of travel. I think you're going to do great. So I'm excited for you.
I was a little confused about ShakeOlogy's role in it.
Yes.
Like if you have ShakeOlogy, like for, let's say you have it for breakfast, then you don't have anything else?
So
ShakeOlogy
the thing, and
standalone
this is
benefits?
a great question. I'll stop and go ahead and answer it because I struggled
I do
so
ShakeOlogy
much.
every day.
Yeah, I struggled so much with the plated method, and in my brain it was containers. He says 50% carbohydrates and 50% protein, and so I'm like, oh, that's a red and a yellow. I was starving. That was another reason I think I wasn't losing weight. I was not eating enough, and so instead of going from you get 6 reds in a day to 3 meals, and you only eat 1 red at each meal, that's not enough food. And so part of this program is playing with it a little bit and getting out of that container mindset. All she's saying is the portion size you get to decide. So sometimes for breakfast, I have my shake. I have a piece of fruit. So that's a protein and a carb. And in this program, fruit is considered carb.
Right.
But then I also will have eggs in an English muffin. And, I may have like 2 or 3 proteins.
Okay.
Have a much bigger meal. And instead of kind of eating all day long, this program is more like eat 3 hearty, healthy meals, eat more in the daytime, and your dinner should be, dinner tends to be my smaller meal of the day. But by the time I get to dinner, I'm actually really full because I've eaten most of my calories earlier in the day. So it is a mind shift coming from containers to this. Do other people, if you did containers before, did you struggle a little bit with like, oh, I get a half carbohydrate, half protein, and that to me was like a red and a yellow? Anybody else see that?
Yeah, because Shakeology was like a protein.
Yeah, and you can also have, so I typically save my shake for my snack. I do my shake, veggies, a side of veggies, and a banana in my shake. You don't have to. You can do your shake at a meal and still have an extra protein. It's up to you. So, and a lot of the coaches struggled with that too, of like in the test group of like, so are you saying we should skip our shakes? Because you say we don't even have to have a snack. And Alana says, no, shakes every day. Have that shake. It's the best nutrition. You just put it in with a meal or you have it for your snack, but it's up to you.
And I am going to start my workouts tomorrow again.
Okay. And remember, workouts are extra credit, so no guilt if you don't get them in, and they're great if you get them in. Let me make sure we get through everybody. Carla. Carla was another one of my teachers.
All right. Hi, Jackie and everyone. I'm in Southern California, and this is my second full week on To Be Mindset, and I've lost 4 pounds. And I lost them the first week, so I didn't do real well last week. Just with the end of school, our last day is Thursday, this coming Thursday, so it's a little stressful.
Yeah, I think all teachers right now, just the fact that you're even on with us, you should get like a serious, like you should get a 5-pound weight loss tomorrow just because you showed up today.
Excellent. I love it.
We're glad you're here. Let's see. Michelle.
I'm Michelle. I bought To Be Mindset May 2nd, but I think I started it the following weekend. And I lost 5 pounds the first weekend. I went up and down and up and down. It was the whole container. So like you were saying, it's like I was having to really rethink. And so now I kind of have figured it out. And I do. I have a shake with other stuff for breakfast. Just bigger meals has made a huge difference for me. And I'm in Huntsville, Texas, by the way. So.
Michelle and I went to high school together. We graduated high school together. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here. And I feel like we almost need to like prepare new people for that transition, because you will really undereat if you, and I was hungry. I was I was frustrated, and I was like, this does not feel like freedom. This feels very restrictive, especially coming off 80-day obsession where there was so much food, but you were working out like an athlete an hour a day. You needed those. So it was like this whole like, well, if I eat more, I'm not going to lose weight. And so I think that it's definitely a mind shift there. So thanks for sharing that. Is it Monique? Am I saying your name right? Hi, Monique.
Yeah, hi there. Hi, I'm from Sherwood, Oregon, and I'm working with Stephanie as a coach. So I just purchased 2B Mindset and 80-Day Obsession. So I'm just getting started and prepping, kind of watching some of the videos and getting prepared for meals and some things like that. So hopefully my package is coming soon.
Excellent.
And I heard your comments about doing both at one time. I think it should work out good for me. A lot of times when I do my workout, then I tend to make better choices during the day for food. So for me, the two go hand in hand to some extent. But I can, work with Stephanie a little bit closer on a way those two work well together. But yeah, I'm excited.
Excellent. Yeah. And the videos are so informative. I love that they're short, that you can kind of binge watch for 30 minutes and see 5 or 6 videos. So all your questions really in the videos are very well answered, and you can go back and watch them again. But it's awesome also that you work with Stephanie, and she will definitely, help you there. So we're excited for you to get started. Okay. Last one I think is Britt. What's up, girl?
What? No. Okay, I'm on my own this weekend, so there's like everybody's trying to get snacks, and I'm doing school stuff. No, I can open it. Okay, go eat it outside, please. But I'm listening. You cannot have that. Please put it up. Okay, my name's Brittany. I am a coach, and I've been coaching for the last 2.5 years. Outside, please. I've been doing mindset. If Jackie started on May 2nd, then that's when I started, because I don't know. I'll let you know like what I ate yesterday if I didn't write it down in the tracker. I have been watched all the videos and everything, and I have been kind of going back and forth with the same numbers on the scale. I don't necessarily need to lose. I would say 4 or 5 pounds is probably from where I was at my lowest. But if I have to be super restrictive to get there, I don't want to be there, if that makes sense. So I was telling Jackie this morning, I feel like I've had more days where when I write stuff down, I'm like, well, this isn't going to be a weight loss day. So I've had more things. I'm struggling to find the balance between someone telling me exactly what to do and then having a little bit more freedom. So I haven't gone completely off the rails, which is what I tend to do when I don't have all of those rules. So that's a win. And the water is not hard for me. Like I've already drank 90 ounces and it's 3 o'clock. But the waters and the veggies and all that's not an issue. It's the carb thing. Someone telling me I can't have carbs at dinner. Not that she's saying, like she has definitely said, you can try things and see how it works, for you. So I'm just playing with it and seeing how that goes, but just trying to stick to the program a little bit more. I really love it so far, and I feel like I have a lot of clients that are seeing a lot of great progress, and that's so motivating, and it is so much easier than any other program we've ever done as far as meal plans go and nutrition, and I feel like it's helping a lot of people. I love it.
I agree.
And I'm here to help.
I agree. One thing I definitely want to talk to you guys about is if you haven't started yet, this will be good information for you as you go along. If you have started, I think it'll be helpful as well. So I think with this program, for coaches, like I've been a coach for 4 years. I lost 100 pounds doing T25, 21-day fix. I've done PIO. As coaches, we do just about every program. Most of us live, breathe, and die by the container system because that's what we learned as far as nutrition. Most of us have struggled with, when you're a coach, your life is about making sure that you're encouraging your challengers, you're staying accountable. It's very easy for us to become uber focused on food to an unhealthy spot. And I think all of us probably at some point have struggled with feeling like either I can't eat that, everybody else can eat that, I'm always going to be heavy. You know, somebody who's been 100 pounds overweight, it's one of my greatest fears is to go back the other way. If I gain a few pounds, it's like, oh no, you know. So we all kind of struggle with that. So with this program, especially if you're a type A, like just tell me the rules. I'm a people pleaser. Tell me what to do and I will do it. And that is awesome because it does work, but you can't live like that forever. Like, I don't want to go to Disney World on a vacation that I've been planning for 3 years or whatever, and then be told, you know, did you take your containers? You only get 2 yellows. You know, I mean, it's just not a lifestyle, and most people can't do it forever. It's like all the diets out there, no carbs forever, ever? Like ever? You're going to eat protein and fat the rest of your life and that's it? Who wants to do that? And so this plan, you have to be prepared that sometimes you are going to get frustrated. You're going to think, I don't know, like I ate a red and a yellow and the scale went up. I don't understand. And so this program, basically every message I've ever heard from her ends with track it and see. Track it and see. If you're hungry, add more food in, track it and see what happens. If you go to a party and you eat a cupcake, track it and see what happens. You may still lose weight the next day and you can quit saying, I can't eat one cupcake because if I do, I'm going to gain 5 pounds. Like how many of us have thought that before? If I look at a cheeseburger, I'm going to gain 5 pounds, right? And it's not true and it's not good for your mindset. So everything is track it and see, track it and see. And you have to all the test group coaches will tell you, if you don't have a lot of weight to lose or you're already in a place where you're eating fairly clean, your first month, you're not going to see a ton of movement. People had much better results in their second, third, fourth month. And you might even remember some of the transformation pictures if you were in the free group that we had. One in particular that I remember is Stephanie Richardson. She's like our upline. She's in her late 40s. She has adrenal problems. And I remember looking from 1 month to the next thinking nothing really happened. And then even the second month, I was like a little bit, but oh my goodness, y'all, like she's got a 6-pack right now because she stuck to it and she figured out what works for her. So for me, dairy doesn't really bother me, but for Brittany, she might eat yogurt and look like she's about to have a baby. You know, I mean, you just don't know how your body reacts and we're all different. So these diets that are one size fit all they're just not great for the lifestyle. So this is what's so awesome about this plan is that you have these broad rules, track it and see, track it and see. And I get nervous sometimes sitting down to a breakfast that has 2 eggs and Greek yogurt and oats and an English muffin or a piece of fruit. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's like 650 calories here. And then the next day I have a weight loss day, you know? So it's freeing to kind of see you can eat more than you really think you can. You just got to track it and see. Let me see what we got here. Let me see on these questions. What do you do if you did? If you did what? Didn't track a day or do you skip pages in the tracker? Oh, I would just pick up. Oh, Brittany said to keep going. I'm frugal. I don't want to buy a new tracker before I have to. So I have just picked up from where I've left off in the tracker. But it's really up to you. It's up to you. Do you guys have any questions? Anybody frustrated right now?
Jackie, will you mention about the app that's coming out tomorrow, right?
Yes. So if you've tried to get to the app and you're like, I can't, what's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you. The app hasn't been released yet, but it will be released tomorrow. And I don't know exactly I don't know what it's called. So when I get the word that, hey, it's released and you can download it, I'll post the information in our group tomorrow. Nobody's frustrated. Everybody's feeling positive, happy, good. Any questions? Because I can talk forever. Like I can talk about like 80-day obsession and all of that. If you guys want to talk about, you know, what do you do if you want to do a heavy program like that? Stuff like
I was going to say something, Jackie.
What'd you say, Britt?
I said I was going to. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say that you guys have. I know some people are just starting, but if you haven't watched all the videos yet, try to watch those. And there's a point to this. Okay. Never mind. It'll come to me. Sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Go on. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll tell you guys what, I have to be honest, I got really great results doing 80-day obsession. I had put a bunch of weight back on over the last year, and I gained quite a bit of weight. And we got some crunching or something. I'm not sure. It's like real loud back music. Anybody need to mute maybe? Or somebody typing? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's better. That's better. Okay. So I came off 80-day obsession into this. 80-day obsession, I got to eat like over 2,000 calories a day, which was a lot of food for me, and I was very excited about that. And then I came into this, and my upline coach talked to me because I was like, I think I'm going to stick with 80-day obsession eating. And she was like, you can't do that as a top coach. Like, you need to show people that what this program can do. And she said, honestly, Jackie, for you more than any of my coaches, you need it. And I was like, well, that hurt my feelings. You know, like, why? Because she knows that I get super restrictive and I get like very type A, like I have to eat this time. I can't, I get like really obsessive about it. And she's like, you need this freedom because I want you to be in a place where you can enjoy food and not, because my typical pattern is lose the weight, look great, gain it back. Lose the weight, look great, gain it back. Not all of it, but like this last time I had gained over 40 pounds. Like it was a lot of weight and it's not healthy. And so for me, 80-day obsession just, while it was okay for that time period, and I would caution you if you are doing a really intense workout program, talk to your coach because you are going to need more food. You just are. It doesn't mean go eat a burger, but you're going to need to incorporate some extra proteins, some extra carbs, and you're going to figure that out. So while Stephanie is like, and her goal right now, 2B Mindset is really a weight loss program. If you're trying to lose weight, it's a great program. So is 80-day obsession, but 80-day obsession is more also about building muscle and things like that as well. So I just think it's a fantastic program. I think if we stick with it, you're going to have, like people are saying, I've had the most stressful week. I'm trying to figure out. There's like, do y'all hear it? Do y'all hear the clicking? There's a clicking. Somebody that's not muted. I'm trying to see. Maybe Robin or Dana.
No.
Oh, that was it. That was it. We got it. We got it. It's okay. No problem. I just think that if you stick with it, if you're frustrated, don't go into hiding. Y'all ladies, y'all hear me? I know it's easy. It's easy to go, I'm not checking in. I'm not going to the group. Those people are annoying. Everybody's doing good right now and I suck. Don't do that. Come to us. We've all been there, okay? So, and if you need a minute, then take a minute, but keep drinking your dang water. Keep eating veggies first. Track your food and weigh. Do it. Those simple things will help. You don't have to just desert and not desert us. I mean, not like eat dessert. You don't have to desert the group and think that you can't be there because you're struggling. Y'all look at how many people are in the group. There's like 100 people in the group. How many people are checking in? I have another group right now. I have 3 people checking in and there are like 42 people in that group. People go silent because they don't want to talk about it. But you deserve more. So stay with us. Let us know. We've all been there. Okay? Let me see what else we got. I think Brittany just said something really good. She remembered. tomorrow, there is a new program, a workout program being released by the cutest guy ever. His name is Joel Freeman. So if you like to look at eye candy, you should at least go check it out for that particular reason. He is the creator of Core de Force. He and Jericho Matthews did Core de Force, but he has now got a new program, and it's a mix between lifting and high intensity workout. That sounds scary, but it's not. The whole purpose of the program is you work out 4 days a week. And then if you want to, if you're a runner, there's so many programs out there where people are like, but I like to run. And they're like, I can't run if I'm doing, this is a program made for like on the other days, do what you want. Go to Zumba, go to water aerobics, take a walk, take a rest day. If you're a biker, yeah, runner, whatever, go do it. And you can incorporate it with this program. He also says there's a built-in cheat day as well, once a week, I think. So it's a free preview on BOD tomorrow. You should at least go look at it. But if you want to do a workout, I think it's like 30 minutes, and you'll need light and medium weights, and it's probably a lot of fun. So you should go check it out. It's going to be released this summer. Yeah.
I remembered.
Go.
Okay. Somebody in the test group, in the official coach test group, the first one, said that they still, even now, like it's been like a year, watch one of Alana's videos every day to just kind of help them stay in check. And so I was going to say, some of you haven't started, and that's okay. Like Jackie said, it is going to answer a lot of your questions. So try to get through those first, but and then go back and listen to them. And I think it will help kind of keep people out of a funk. And some of them are so short. And she also has stuff on YouTube too. So
yeah, follow her on Instagram and YouTube. Our meeting's about to end, but if you follow her on Instagram and YouTube, she's really, really great, you guys. Thank you all so much for showing up. Let us know what questions you have, and hopefully the next time we do this, we'll spend more time answering questions and seeing what else we can do for you guys. Thanks for coming. See y'all later.